Yo, what's up, everybody? This is the very, very first time for episode 8. We have the whole crew together, and apparently, Aaron, you're not appearing up on the camera. They hear you, but you're not appearing.
I don't know what's going on with that.
It sounds like a little minor technical difficulties, but they can still hear you, which is a good thing, because they didn't hear you. We really screwed. You know how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, we have a very jam-packed show going on, and there's a lot going on in the world, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the topic of our show. It's going to be, well, we're going to start off with the NBA. It's a little different, yes. Everybody's not used to it. Trust me, I know. Because of the fact that we're normally doing Flyers first. But today, we're going to start off with, like I said, the Sixers. Get your opinions on this real quick. What the NBA did, and we're doing this as we're still talking. Aaron's still here. You all got in where you saw what happened with the Black Lives Matter, where the Milwaukee Bucks were the one team that actually did the protest. They stopped. They went quiet. They didn't even come out on the court, which made a big impact in the league. Like, even watching the Flyers game, it actually came up during the Flyers intermission, saying they did it. As you know, we have with us Paul.
What's up, guys?
Los.
How you doing?
And as I said, right now with a little technical difficulties, Aaron.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
So, I played my pitch about a little bit of what's going on with it. I want to get your guys' opinion. What do you think that with all this happening and all? Let's start with the man down in Atlanta, since he's in a different world than most of us, since we're up here in Philly. Give us your opinion. What's going on with what happened, where the WNBA, the NBA, and the NHL, and some of the MLB teams actually just walked off the field and didn't even play.
Well, I was just saying one thing. After that, another incident happened over at, if I'm not mistaken, I can't get that name right. Renoke. Same dude that got shot up there. Shit, oh my God, man, I can't get his fucking name right. George Floyd in Minnesota. So I'm sorry about that, but yeah. That there was an incident where a young unarmed black man got shot in the back 7 times. Thank goodness that he lived. But it sparked another outrage where our superstar like LeBron James had called to have the NBA canceled, and of course they had to. It was the Milwaukee Bucks and another team. I didn't really get all the information down. They decided to postpone due to that incident. I mean, again, we all know there's a lot going on in the world with racism. Of course, racism is very bad, and Black lives does matter. It should matter to you, it should matter to everyone. So, it's been a lot of craziness going on, and I'm just going to put it out there that I don't think it should be postponed, but I do want our voices to be heard about what's going on and say, hey, racism is still real and it still needs to be addressed. So that's one of my opinions right there. So I don't really wish the season to be canceled at all. But yeah.
I hear you on that, definitely. Los, let's get your opinion on this, because I know, like I said, it's both of y'all. It's really a big of an impact for you guys than mainly because it's mainly for your sake and for Aaron's sake. Like it's different between with Paulie and I, because it's like everybody said, it's all about the color of the skin. What they say.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. It should be a situation for everybody for the simple fact that it's how can I say this? Hold on, we're just having a little problem with the camera.
There you go.
Okay, so I think everybody should hear this for the simple fact that this is an injustice. What happened in Kenosha, and it's not everyone knows the whole story of what happened. The news is coming up, allegations are also coming up, but in the same token, anywhere, no one should be shot in the back at all. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not sure what that man was reaching for. I don't know if he was getting in his car to get something, but my opinion on the whole basketball lockout, it's kind of a double-edged sword. For one, being a sports fan, I do enjoy my sports, and I do enjoy the players going at it, just doing what they do best. But then, as being a citizen in the United States, not just African American, an American at that, it's a situation where there's nothing. There's not that much to to get the gist of. Listen, this is happening, and there's nothing no one is doing about it. So when people start to see that, oh, why'd they postpone the game? Oh, they postponed the game for the simple fact that there is injustice going on in this part of this neck of the woods. And I didn't realize it because I don't watch the news. I don't know who doesn't watch the news, who doesn't hear it on social media. It's plastered everywhere you look if you have a screen in front of your face. So for those people that's like, oh, I don't see racism, I don't see none of that, turn the channel. No. We're going to stop something that you're usually watching so you'll get the attention of people that say it's not happening. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's necessarily, oh, yeah, stop, sports, but in the same token, it's capturing the eyes of people that claim that's nothing's happening when it's clearly something's happening. And we need to get the attention out to the media to where this stuff needs to end once and for all. That's my opinion. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword because I do like sports. But when lives are at stake, you got to stand for something or fall for everything. So what you going to stand for? You gotta draw the line somewhere. At the end of the day, I don't care if the man was black, white, pink with yellow polka dots. I don't care. No man should be shot in the back 7 times, or 1 time for that matter. If you're a cop, de-escalate the problem like you're a cop, like you're supposed to do. Because if you're a cop on the field without a gun, half of the shit that y'all do, you probably wouldn't be doing it. And that's real right there. And I'm gonna go on to the next one. I'm not going to continue this because I feel real strongly about what's happening in the world. Because me personally, all I want is peace. If you treat me right, I treat you right. You treat me wrong, I got something for your ass. Point blank. Period.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, it's a big thing with all this going down. Paul. Get your opinion on it because I know we look at Aaron, we look at Carlos as brothers, and we care about these guys. We don't need them getting hurt. We don't need these guys. We find out that they get arrested for something that it was nothing, and trying to show proof about it. What's your opinion? Because I know you kind of. With what you just said, it seems like you're making a statement yourself right now.
Statement? No. The whole lockout thing, I don't think should have ever happened. I mean, you're going to you're going to get your voice heard more when you're televised. I think they should have played. They would have heard. They would have been heard more. Everything else like that and whatnot. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up that all this shit has to happen in order for change to actually happen. But it's really fucked up. Like, my best wishes goes out to everybody, suffering right now. We're still in a fucking pandemic. Like, it's crazy what 2020 is going through right now. Like, maybe somebody in the Mayan calendar was dyslexic. And they got their numbers backward, and the end of the world wasn't 2012. Maybe it would have been 2021. So maybe that might be it. Maybe this is the up and coming events to the end of the world next year. Who knows?
But it's a lot to take in with all what's going on, because I have cousins. I have a cousin of mine who I have mixed cousins, and it's hard to see them what they're going through.
Right.
It's like, because their aunt is their mother is my aunt, and you look at her like she acts around them. She's like, mind you, she acts way, but when she's around us, she acts like one of the most ghettoest person you ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't realize it. Like, I sit there, like, I worry about them because they go out, they work like us, they go out there trying to make their money, they try just to live, and it's not right. Plus, one thing that really pisses me off is we're trying to get change. This reminds me, it's like, feels like we're back into civil rights again, the movement. And with that included, like, one thing that needs to stop, and just do it, it's like, I'll say how I heard it. Brothers needs to stop shooting brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where it's coming down to. Because it's all the violence that's going around. It's, oh, you did this, pop, pop. Oh, you took this, pop, pop.
Something tedious.
It could be something where, like, you just, like, the guy can just accidentally touch your car. You touched my car, pop, pop, pop.
Mm-hmm.
This is not what America was. This is not what it's supposed to be. This land is supposed to be equal rights and opportunity.
For all.
For everybody. Oh, yeah. Men, women, even people who are trying to come to this country to get a better life.
Mm-hmm.
They named this country the land of opportunities because of the fact that you were able to actually get a fresh start. mind you, there's points where I love this country.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, with the country that needs to change, it's what is going on behind the scenes. Where, yes, it's like there are police officers out there that will sit out there and protect all of us, as including the immigrants, all the black people, who are, like I said, I am close friends with a lot of people, and I fear for them. Like, a lot of them don't even want to go home sometimes from work.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that because it gets dark, they're like, oh, can I get out by 3? Because of the fact they know once dark hits, they're going to get questioned.
You're suspicious.
Yeah.
So, with all that going down, I want to bring up with now we're going to try to push that aside. We hit a really strong point on that. Sixers are out of the playoffs. They got swept.
Yes, they did.
And hallelujah, Paul, who got fired?
Oh, I've been saying it from the start. Brett Brown should have got fucking fired. But, that's just me. Now they're all talking about, Embiid needs to go. And I'm just like, you know what? Let the new coach come in. Let him, assess the situation. Let him do what he needs to do. Let him try. Give him 1 year with the crew that we have.
Yeah.
Right.
If he can't whoop that big-ass motherfucker into goddamn shape, then get rid of him. If he can't whoop fucking Ben Simmons into a fucking shooting fucking frenzy, get rid of them fucking both.
Amen.
I just... we've sacrificed 4 fucking years to
Actually,
this
7.
with them.
Okay.
4 fucking years with this shit. 4 years. Like no, I'm no. Look, just give this new coach one more. Just give this coach 1 year. If you can't fucking do it with these, then get a new goddamn team. I can't.
I'm going to say this. There's 2 news that came up. And I definitely want to get your guys' opinions on this. Jason Kidd, the next possibly head coach of the Sixers.
I don't know too much about Jason Kidd, honestly.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't know too much. A little bit either. I know that he been with the Brooklyn Nets for a long time. So I think he was one of the oldest ones that was still playing, which if I'm not mistaken, which I got huge props for. I mean, I think that's pretty interesting to see, but I don't know how it worked out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely, because it's a lot to take in, because he wasn't really. They said that he wasn't really a good coach because of the fact that he couldn't win. Like, yes, he had the eyes of a point guard to where he knew how to set up the plays, but he couldn't get the depth of keeping a winning streak. Like, he'll get a win and then he have a losing streak. But with that, now this one. Sixers are looking for a new home. By 2031, they are going to leave the Wells Fargo Center. Because they haven't even called it the Wells Fargo Center. They called it the Center. Even the damn court, normally they have the logo saying Wells Fargo Center. Mm-hmm. It's actually whited out to where only way you see it is under a black light.
Oh, man.
They don't even show it. It's that bad, to the point where that you're sitting there trying to look. You're trying to sit there like, where are we at? We know where the stadium we're in, but where is it at? Mm-hmm. They're looking into the location over in Penn's Landing, where the river rink is.
Right.
They're planning on possibly building it there with the African American Museum.
Oh.
This is their plan on doing. I think they should stay at the Wells Fargo Center. I understand that it's not how they want it, but it's.
Can I say something on that?
Go right ahead.
All right. So, like we all know, we all from Philadelphia. The thing with that is, yeah, I'm always, optimistic to new plans and everything, but living in Philly and knowing how traffic is, I don't know about that. And me personally, it's like it's literally right next to the Brooklyn Bridge. Penn's Landing is I'm sorry, not Brooklyn Bridge. Ben Franklin. I was thinking Ben Franklin, but I had Brooklyn on the mind.
Get the Brooklyn Nets.
Ben Franklin Bridge, and Penn's Landing is like, okay, you got 95, and then you got Columbus Boulevard.
That's what make it worse.
One thing, without anything, just people trying to get to Walmart alone is traffic.
Mm-hmm.
The movie theater is not even open, and it's still crazy traffic over there. Between Lowe's and Walmart and Sam's Club or whatever, and it's just like it's so many. And then you got 95. You got people because they'll be trying to get
over there.
You got the Target. You got people trying to get off onto Columbus Boulevard, but they're all the way in the right lane. And they'll just merge their way. No matter who they hit, they'll just get over it. But that's going to cause so much more traffic on 95, right over there near Penn's Landing. And I don't know. Like Market Street is already crazy. Like, could you imagine people trying to take Market Street to get over, and get to the parking lot? Like, no, man.
They already thought about that when they're building Citizens Bank Ballpark.
How about
they want it inside Center City?
No, that's sort of like the one in the one stadium in New York. It's like smack dab like
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it's like smack dab in the middle of the city. Like, But New York is known for traffic,
But Madison Square Garden's been there for
for
years.
years. It's been there. But now if they
Before
try
the
to,
big buildings.
if they try to do like where they got all the fields at, it just makes sense. Like the streets are wide. It's a little bit of traffic, but people still get to where they're going.
If you want to build your own damn stadium, build it in that area.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't go anywhere else. Just build it in that area.
Keep
Find
it-
like a plot of land
Exactly.
and just build it there.
Because Penn's Landing is not that big.
It's not.
Not for no center like that. Like, nah, man. If y'all gonna spend money on something, how about y'all go around Pennsylvania alone? Matter of fact, just Philadelphia. Matter of fact, just Broad Street and fix the streets. Fix the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like it's so many. It's so many potholes. There's so many roads. Shoot, 95 in Center City need to be fixed. You know, 476. Can we fix that before we start doing other projects? Like, you try to get off on the shoulder or get off on an exit, and you're just like bumpity bump. Like, come on.
Hold on, real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but we got breaking news, people. We've got breaking news as far as the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Reagor is expected not to start the season.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He is expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks.
For what reasons?
They have not said anything. What was the injury? It's a shoulder injury. What happened? Apparently, he got the MRI done. He was on the field, and then after doing a couple catches, he was taken right off. He got the MRI done, and apparently there is some damage to his shoulder. So it's the same thing. What's going on? Even Wentz is day by day for a soft tissue injury, and we don't even have Diller either.
Yeah, Dillard's out for the season.
Yeah, I just heard something about Lane Johnson saying he got a lower body injury. Just heard about this last night. What is going on with the Eagles medical center? You know, I thought they was going to have that patched up after the season was over last year. So, you know, it seems like we still got some recurrence going on at the center, and they're keeping around some people that don't need to be there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's getting to the point where that like this new guy they said they picked up, John Ritchie talked about him. He's actually the guy who actually helped taped up one of the drummers for I think it was Blink-182. It was one of his shit that he fixed up, and it's kind of bad with how it went straight through with all this. Like now, like they're piling up with injuries left and right, and there's talks about right now like Miles Sanders is day by day right now, or week by week actually,
Right.
and it looks like we're not going to even have our damn main squad.
Hey, well, at least we got Deshaun.
Yeah, we got Deshaun Jackson. Yes, we do.
At least we do have him, but I got to say this: kickoff is in 2 weeks. I can't wait.
Neither can I.
Me either.
And here's one thing I fear. They even said it. I fear that it's going to be a rough start because we have no official play. None of the guys played football. There's no preseason games.
As I said before, we're going to be 10-6. We're probably going to lose our first 3, maybe 4. We're going to bounce back, and in that time, we're going to lose 2 more.
That's your prediction?
Uh-huh.
I think they'll pull off the home open. I think they pull off the first one, but lose the next. Because the next game they go up against is the LA Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Because the first game that they play against is the Washington Football Club,
Ha! Huh.
which apparently they're looking into being calling the Red Wolves.
The Red Wolves.
The Red Wolves.
Better than that's it. Hey, I like it. I mean, it's better than Washington Football Club.
They couldn't just name like they said to name it like the Washington the Washington football team, or just call them the club. The club would have been a lot more catchier. They could have called it the WFC.
I mean, they could have did him like the Browns. You know, it could have been just the Washington Reds
Huh.
and just had a red helmet on the field.
Red helmet with a number.
With a number 2. You know?
Look, a buddy of mine at work on Friday asked me they should be called the Washington Skins, and I was like asking myself, what type of skins are we talking about here? Because you know how weird that sounds. If you call them the Washington Skins, it could go either way, man. I'm just like, no.
You know, if they were called Washington Reds, you know how many people would just go around and say, "Ha ha ha, you're a period."
Well, you call them the Skins. It's like the same thing. The nickname we called them, the Foreskins.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. That's what was coming through my mind too. I was like, so you want them would be called them the Washington Foreskins? No, thank you.
I mean, Foreskins is better than Washington. Period.
Yeah. With the NFL season coming up, it's the state of Pennsylvania already told them that we are not allowed to have fans in the stands in the beginning of the season.
For now.
That's not fair.
For now.
And
I think they want that.
they were what the original plan what they're going to do is they're going to only have the upper bowl open, but spaced out, where the lower bowl would have been tarped, where it's away from the players.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, just enough to where that they can see, to where that they can still have the game, they still have the fans, and it wouldn't have been bad. They probably would have been maybe at least
5,000-6,000 people.
about that. It would have been something,
Right.
because you know how that many fans can impact a game where it has a goose egg of a fans.
You know, I can actually see this happening. I can actually see fans camping outside the stadium like they did with the Phillies game. I can see it. Because they have an opening near 95. You know, that crack opening.
Yep.
You know, I can see it. I can see it.
Plus, I've been in that stadium a lot, and you know where the main opening is, where they gate you off. You know people are going to jump the gate, and they can jump up and be right there. And there's a television screen right there. They can sit there and watch the game, that's what they're doing at center field.
It's going to be really weird when we're at fourth quarter, and you know, around the arena, it says like make some noise. It's going to be like
Make some noise.
they're going to be like, like what? Yeah, go Birds! Like it's going to be so
it'll
weird.
megaphone. Let's go!
They're like,
Hey, look, we hear them.
Go Birds! You know, it's
No,
pandemic, man.
No, they're gonna pump sound to the damn stadium.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get better
The
acoustics.
only thing is that it's going to have not to have that. That they're going to do that. They're not going to have that one thing that actually activates that stadium. It's the vibration
Yes.
of the
They
fans.
tremble.
Because I've been in there,
Dun, 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 dun,
and
dun.
you feel. I've been in a club box, and you get the fans above you, and you're in that box, and all of a sudden you hear and you're sitting there, you're going, "Fuck, the walls are gonna close."
Like, dude,
Shit.
we're about to collapse. You know?
But that vibration, you feel that on the field.
Yep.
I had friends of mine who were security guards at Lincoln Financial. They said when that kickoff starts going off and the Eagles are kicking off and they start trembling, you can feel the energy. I'm getting it right now. I'm getting goosebumps. Just thinking about that.
Something just happened in my own too.
Just the feeling of it, like you're getting that energy rush. It's like, ooh, it's gonna be
feel it
good
this year. Super Bowl. Could you
think-
imagine the guy that made the prediction for the Super Bowl that we won? Oh my God! He
Actually,
probably was sitting there like,
There's one guy that actually did, and he's actually on ESPN. He made a prediction in the beginning. He said the Eagles are going to win it this year. I put my money down on that now, and Stephen A. goes, "No, I don't think so." And all of a sudden, because the other guy's from like in a morning show or something like that, and he made the prediction, and he's originally a Philly guy. And he said there like, see, I told you. And he fucks with us. He said, "Oh no, I picked this guy, picked this team." He goes, "You know what? Fuck that. Here's this."
it's sort of cool because it's like, I for a fact, and I know we're still talking about football, but I get excited and I just love to look at the fans of of Boston and Massachusetts, wherever it is.
Boston and
Oh my
Massachusetts.
God!
That's the same. They're the same.
There you
Listen,
go.
Wow.
wherever the New England reigns at, I don't care. But every time we go against them, we beat them. And people be like, oh, we're the best team. We're the best team. We got more rings. But listen, you're the best. But if you can't beat somebody that you say you're better than, it's no point. The Eagles are way better than the Patriots. And I know people are going to be like, yo, this dude is just ragging on the Patriots. Listen, now that you guys don't have your star player, it's going to sort of be like what happened to the Broncos. You remember what happened to the Broncos, right? Straight downhill, just like a rolling turd. But I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out.
Hold on. But did you hear what they're planning on doing?
No, what are they doing?
So Belichick is having an open camp as far as his 3 quarterbacks.
Well, if he knows talent, he.
Oh
You know.
no! So they have Cam.
Oh God.
They have Cam
And 2
okay?
nobodies.
And 2 nobodies. You brought Cam in, expecting to be a starter, but then say, "Oh, it's an open."
Oh, Cam's not going to be the starter yet. We have to see how he plays because he really struggled in Carolina. Yeah, he struggled in Carolina because of the fact he got injured.
He played 2 games.
I can't wait to see
Last
these people's
year.
faces.
Oh man,
It's going to be pretty interesting this
This
year
is
for the Patriots.
this is and Manning is going where? No, not Manning. Jesus Christ.
Manny's retired. They both
Manning's
retired.
retired. What is
Tom.
I haven't
Tom?
seen some sports
Tom?
for so
Brady?
long.
Tom.
Brady.
Tom?
Where is Brady going?
Tom is at the Buccaneers right now with Gronkowski and LaShawn McCoy.
Ouch.
LaShawn McCoy working with Brady? Oh.
That's like
ain't
a
that
double-edged
crazy?
sword right into the heart.
That's a paper saying dildo right there. that's ill.
Damn, that's like we tried. Like the people said we should have picked him up. No, he's not as good as he was. But now we should have got him.
Yeah, we should have. I said that. We should have got him.
Yeah, I was ready to welcome LaShawn McCoy back until I read that he was going to the Buccaneers for a couple years. I was just like, wait, what?
I thought it was 1.
So I was just
I
like,
thought it was 1 year.
I'm like, oh.
And people, please forgive me. It's been a while since I watched sports. I'm forgetting some of the names. Oh man, it's been so much Netflix lately and Hulu. So please forgive me.
No, it's not just that. There's other things, but you can't go X-rated. Sorry.
Hey. If anybody knows, if you know, you know.
But I want to go to our first sponsor because we haven't had a sponsor in a half hour.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
This is gonna be a long fucking episode.
It's a Sleight of Hand Barbershop. They are located at 1111 Lincoln Ave in Prospect Park. You can get a hold of them through their email address, not email address, their website to make an appointment is sleightohandbarbers.com. Or you can give them a phone call at 484-540-3653. Right now, they are still doing the pandemic code because, yes, we're still in the pandemic. They're not doing your shaves. They're only doing cuts. And please make sure you have everything together for yourselves because if you don't, it's not going to work right. Sorry, but give them a check out and everything else. So, we're going to get into hockey. I know, Los, Aaron, there's not much you can do with the hockey part, but I know you try to chime in the best you can. But the Flyers are in it. The Flyers are still in it.
Amen.
Okay.
They
that's
lost.
good.
They lost last night
Yep.
against the Islanders, and
The Islanders.
I'm trying to save my anger for something else.
Woosah.
Not this.
Stop moving the table.
The team they play tonight at 8:00. Hopefully, they can be able to win this game. Because if they don't win this game, they're pretty much you can call them canned.
No. I
Are you sure?
refuse. I refuse to say
So
that.
what do you do? What do you refuse?
What do you mean? I refuse to say that. Even if they do lose this game, All right, sure, they're down 2 games.
And it's going to be an uphill battle without a paddle.
And when the hell have they come back from that before?
Once.
Exactly.
And mind you, 10 years.
Uh-huh.
But only thing that's different is in the second round. They did this going into the Stanley Cup.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, we lost that year. Oh, I'm going to say.
We can do this.
I still have faith in the team, but they're not playing it right. They're still doing the same thing over and over and over. They wake up, first period, they get some goals, they get their hits in, then all of a sudden, they fucking fall asleep. They look like they're not even playing. They just sit there, they're like, oh, we're going to get the puck down the ice. Let's break it out of our zone. And by the time they get into that zone, the team's already up the fucking ice.
Right.
Heading to Carter. And Carter has no fucking defense. There's nobody there. They're like, oh, he's over here. They got over here. Oh, puck goes there. Go! This team is very inconsistent. Ever since the Montreal game, they've been off. And it's been very, very stressful trying to watch them and not trying to go off.
And he's got 2 kids and a wife.
It's hard to go off. I'm going to bring up from the Montreal game.
Oh, God.
One player.
Here we go.
And I'm calling your ass out.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's Brandon Gallagher. This fucker
Oh no.
got hit. He got what he deserved. They're saying that he broke his jaw. But it was nowhere near his fucking jaw. He got his tooth chipped out by a hockey stick. Bleeding and all, the tooth hanging out. It was a check. That's what happened. He's short, and he challenged a guy who was 6'5", and you're 5'8". What's wrong with that? What's wrong with trying to team it up with that? Have you ever learned, don't go after the tall guy if you're short? Unless you're going to hit low, and you can't hit low?
You know, maybe he had a lot of heart. Maybe he had a chip on the shoulder. He had something to prove.
Oh, yeah, trying
What?
to prove that he can actually hang with the big boys, and he still got knocked out, but he kept running his fucking mouth.
Well, probably in his head, he was probably, you know what? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. But apparently, he's the one that fell.
He
Yeah.
must have been reading that David and Goliath story and missed the part.
But the guy, he's sitting there on the bench, getting fixed up, getting the tooth ripped out. He's sitting on his bench, flapping his fucking mouth to the Flyers, to the officials for 10 fucking minutes. Just flapping. Saying like, oh, that was a legal hit. That illegal hit. He should be gone. Should be rejected. All of a sudden, the report comes out. He has a dislocated jaw and he cannot play for the rest of the series.
Wow.
Mind you, we just talked about Boston. There's a Boston Bruins has their captain. I cannot pronounce his name. I am not going to say it. I'm going to, like I said, captain. Most of y'all who know hockey, you know who I'm talking about. This guy is about 7 foot tall. This guy got his jaw broken, had to get a wired shut, metal plate and all, came back for game 4, 5, and 6, and 7.
Beast,
And they won, and he took his team to the Stanley Cup.
beast mode.
For Gallagher bitching like this, he's not hockey. Hockey, you go out there, okay, you broke your toe. You still go out there and fucking play. Oh, you got hit in the face right with a puck. Fuck, just stitch me up. Put a mask on me. I'll go out there and play. That's fucking hockey. None of this sissy bullshit going out there saying, oh, I hurt myself. I hurt.
You think he should play golf then? Maybe Happy Gilmore it up.
Oh, yeah, then he meets Happy Gilmore and all of a sudden he gets sucker punched. I would love to see that.
You know, him and Shooter McGavin.
But this is why a lot of the teams, when it comes down with certain sports, football, they already know. Only time you're going to bitch if you really broke something.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey, you don't bitch until the end of the season. Unless you really did, like, literally dislocate something to the point where that you're gonna need surgery.
Right.
But the team, for him just doing that and then saying that he has a broken jaw and telling the medical staff saying that he broke his jaw. Yes, I understand. A lot of people said it's because of the pandemic.
And then, he was still talking.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. If you got a broken fucking jaw, you can't talk. You're like this. If you got a broken jaw, you can't fucking talk.
You're not going to want to talk.
No.
Because it's going to hurt so much.
And like I said, he kept on talking. And could you see, I'm watching the video. Kevin Hayes is over near the bench going like this, listening to him. And he's, AV said it. Said, oh, he was sitting there flapping his mouth for like 5 minutes. Like, I didn't realize he had a broken jaw. This is why a lot of the sports, when it comes down to injuries, is becoming fucking weak. I'm sorry. Bring back the fucking Broad Street Bully years where you sit there, you get hit, you get right back up.
Blood and all.
Even if, like, I'll put it this way. Nolan Ryan, pitcher, got hit with a baseball right in the mouth. Blood dripping all down his fucking face, onto his jersey. He goes, no, I'm going to stay. Keep the jersey on me. And he pitched with blood and everything still on him.
Like a madman.
Next guy, Ron Hextall. He got into a fight. He had blood all down his jersey. What did he do? He went back and put his mask back on, got back in the net. They don't make him like this nowadays.
No.
They're not hungry.
Hold on.
No, not all of them.
Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna just say this.
Pause. Flag on the play. No. Pitcher. I can't think of his damn name. Okay. I can't. It just happened like recently. All right. Guy got hit with a 105 mile ball.
Phillies.
To the fucking groin. Finish the play. And then fucking rolled over like, oh!
Yeah.
And he has, and what they said, he has a testicle tendonitis, to where that
testicular tendonitis.
to where they're swollen. They said he came close to where if it was any faster, you would have heard.
It would have popped.
And and mind you, if that happens, you got minutes to get to the hospital. Because once that pops, the chemicals from that it's in there can kill you. You pretty much will bleed out in your sac, and you'll bleed internally with everything else, with the poison pumping from you.
So, like, was he not wearing a cup?
Pretty much.
Pitchers don't wear cups.
Yeah, I'm saying pitchers don't really wear cups, but that has to be the play of the probably will be a pay that goes down in the century because
that's what we're going to history
not only did he take again, just like Paul said, not only did this dude took 105 miles per hour to the fucking ball sack, but he finished the play. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a reminder to some future players, like, hey, even if you're injured, do the best you can to finish the play.
Like this is why with hockey. Like, that's why I said with hockey, like, you get hit, you get back up. There's no such thing as playing possum.
Nope.
Because, like, soccer, like, you can just go,
Red
my
flag.
arm!
Hey, it's just like Rock Balboa said. It's no matter how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you get hit and stand back up.
Exactly.
Right. And keep giving up them hits, man.
And keep getting out them hits, man. And that's why, just a quote from Rock Balboa, even though he's not a real boxer, he's great. But that motto, is one of the reasons why Philly is tough.
Amen.
So, that's one. If y'all haven't seen that movie, not saying y'all, but any of our listeners haven't seen that movie, watch that. I guarantee you're going to learn a lot in today's life.
Forward.
Exactly. So we're gonna go into the next one. Paul, take it away.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know why. I don't know why he keeps automatically going to me. When when it's like YouTube or anything else like that, man. All I just say is please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. hit that notification bell, and please, let's defeat that YouTube algorithm. Please and thank you.
So, as everything goes through with everything else, we're going to, before we go into the last final subject of it, I want to get one thing in here because we know we got all of us here. We're going to really get to know us. We're going to get to know...
You forgot to fix one.
Oh, shit! I forgot to fix the screen. Oops! I forgot. There's no Lowe's. Lowe's disappeared.
Technical difficulties, guys.
But
No.
we're gonna get to know us very well because we want the viewers to know who we are, how we run, what makes us tick, and everything else. Because of the fact that we don't want them to make it they're gonna be listening to us. We're going into their homes.
You're right. My
Or
voice is in your house. How do you feel about that?
you may feel
They feel
penetrated.
kind of weirded
Whoa!
Straight up in the church.
No lube. All
Like
dry.
Be like scary movie. The call is coming from inside the house.
Like, how is this possible?
So, let's go in. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with Aaron. We know you said a lot of things from the last time. Say something. Give out something that is definitely something that we don't know, like something unique that we never heard of.
Now, wait, before you start, this is not a time to come out the closet if that's when you're coming out. Don't do that on the air. Keep that somewhere else if that's what you're about to say. I don't know your personal life. Just saying. That's too raw.
Killing me.
Hey man, relax, okay?
Just saying, I don't think I'm prepared for that yet. I'm not saying you're gay, I'm just saying if you are,
Wait, yet? Wait, you're coming out?
hell no. 'Cause I'm not.
Wait, that means you will.
Man.
No.
Can I call his father first?
You know what? You know what I'm saying.
I think we're gonna need an adult.
I am an adult.
I think I'm an
Bigger
adult.
adult. Well, I don't know about something unique, but I'm just saying right now that those that do know me know that I love bowling. So, I mean, other than that, I'm still gotta get my average up because I'm trash. But anyway, just the same old average guy y'all know and love. So, I mean, there ain't really much to me. I need to say, but it's, I'm just leaving it up to y'all.
How many strikes a game?
Huh?
How many strikes a game?
You'd be lucky if you get 6 strikes in a row sometimes. Sometimes I get like 2, then it goes downhill from there. So, but, I think the biggest, the biggest score I ever done was a 256.
Oh, wow.
So, but that was like a one-time thing. I went from superhero to damn, you suck, Aaron. I'm like, oh.
Man.
So, but other than that, my longtime buddy Ryan Taylor, love you, brother. He knows that I love bowling a lot, so we used to go together a lot. But yeah, that's all I can tell you at this point.
So, Los.
Mix it up.
Los.
I don't want to go next.
Why not?
Why, are you coming out again?
You know what? It wasn't again. It was never. There's nothing to come out of.
He has a big skeleton in the closet.
Straight up.
ladies and gentlemen.
Straighter than the arrow, man. All right, so
Are you sure that arrow's straight?
you know what?
You sure it doesn't go in a circle?
You know what,
Or
guys?
curves?
You guys are too close to me right now. Okay?
That's what he said.
Are you sure it's a she-male?
Whoa!
You know what? This is what makes me tick. No, but all seriousness aside,
I think he's triggered.
Oh.
Oh no. Super Saiyan.
All right, so a couple things about me. Real simple guy, normal, somewhat. Enthusiastic about automobiles. I love cars, mostly classics, big body vehicles. That's one thing about me. Yeah.
Big.
Yeah. Yes, I am a big guy. I'm, damn near 6 feet. I like the big body cars. But one of the things that makes me tick are ignorant people. That's just one. That's just one of the kickers that, that just gets me out there. You know what I'm saying? Like people that just speak out of term without researching or speak out of term that don't really know much about things. Don't get me wrong. Like, for instance, I don't know much about hockey. I try my best to get into it and, I chime in, but I don't know that much. But, give me some time to research it. But I just say certain things like, people that don't know the whole subject, they have a full opinion on it, and they're completely wrong. So, that's one of the things about me. Big Eagles fan. I played football in high school. Other than that, just a normal, straight-out big guy. That's it. To cornrows.
Yeah, to cornrows. Yeah, so.
Hey, listen. I know you're trying to worship Allen Iverson, man.
No. It's not Allen. It's not AI.
Man.
It's not AI. As everybody keeps telling me, I fucking look like what the fuck's his name?
Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone. Everybody keeps saying, oh, you Post Malone. Nah, motherfucker. I was doing this shit, and I can say this before Post Malone even was a thing.
That's Joe's cologne.
He's trying to do Sean Paul. That's what you're trying to do.
No, I was even doing this before Sean Paul was a thing. All right, I was doing this shit in high school. All right,
man.
and I can actually legit say that was 12 years ago. 12 years. How many people can say they've been doing cornrows, white guys, for 12 years?
Not a lot.
Bazinga.
I mean, if we're trying to be on America's Most Wanted, that's probably a different story. But
So things people don't know about me is
He's tripping.
I like anime. So, I don't like this part of the shirt. I like this part of the shirt.
The Prince of All Saiyans.
But, because, when people get older, they like the villains more. Because they learn that the villains are always better than the actual good guys.
Like Broly.
Yeah.
Like Broly. So,
And I'll bring up one character. It's a Disney character, Hades, and Scar.
no one asked him for his opinion.
Random acts of encouragement.
That's all I gotta say.
This is why we are brothers. 'Cause we get along like brothers.
Mm-hmm.
AKA. Anyway.
The Four Brothers.
So, I love you guys. I do, and I can't wait to do this again.
So,
Oh,
me.
but wait. You didn't tell us what makes you tick.
I don't have to.
Oh, boy.
They know.
There's a lot of things that makes him tick. It goes on. He's a canon.
They know from past episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Me?
Oh, boy.
Oh God, here he comes.
His mind is an enigma.
Mine? I'll go straight to my tick.
Tick.
Is people, stupid people.
Same.
That's everybody.
No, this is a different type of way of saying stupid people. Stupid people in sports. Because they think that they know all. They sit there and say, oh, we've been in this for years. And then all of a sudden, you're sitting there, you tell them the fact, you're like, oh no, that's wrong, that's false. Look it up.
Fact check.
And they look it up like, how did you know that?
Like, because I do my research.
I'm
bro.
a real sports fan.
I sit there and look it up. You just look up shit that's not even possible.
Or just come up with shit off the dome.
Exactly. But the things that makes me is my personality. It's to where that I try to help. For me, I like helping people out.
Mm-hmm.
I always been a charity kind of person. Like I done charities with, I did charities with my family. I did charities just by myself. Even I get to school to do it.
Right.
So it's like I love doing charity work, and that's who makes me.
Because you're a good person.
I try to be until you piss me off.
And it's like the other side of the coin.
But this is the first time we actually were able to do this. We've been waiting. It's the actual coming of doing this. And mind you, I am happy to say it.
Yeah, baby.
Top debates. This is the first time we got all of us together, and I've been waiting to get all of us together to do this. It's going to be y'all three doing this. I'm going to give you top debates from the NFL. Things that are really like sinks into people's skin because everybody gets fighting on this.
Now, mind you, we're not going in depth in this one. This is only version 1. You will get version 3 through 11 soon.
It's going to be a while, and mind you, it's going to hurt. And mind you, I will say this, it will hurt. Because of the fact that you'll find out the true colors of your brothers. You guys ready?
No.
No, I don't like where this is going.
So this is just going to be this one. We're actually going to do a separate series on top debates on the podcast. So this will be version 1, as I said, but the next incarnation of this will be Eagles Nest top debates. This is going to be good.
All right, bring it on.
All right. The NFL has a lot of ups and downs when it comes to the best running back in the leagues. And I mean all time. You got people who are Dallas fans will say Emmitt Smith. You have Eagles fans that will say Brian Westbrook. Or whoever they say their favorite player was, and they just go with that. So, give me the best NFL player whoever played the game, entered the Hall of Fame. And that is the number one key. You had to be precise. You had to give the right facts.
Why has he got to be in the Hall of Fame?
Okay.
Some good players. That
Okay.
didn't
How
make the Hall
about
of
how
Fame.
about both? In or out?
And why has he got to have a chip?
I didn't say championship.
I'm just saying.
I didn't say chip.
All right.
All I said was he played the game.
Okay.
We're going to start this off with Paul.
No, we're not.
Paul.
God damn it.
Sorry, it's a
He-
Russian roulette.
He just loves putting me on the spot because he just loves doing it. That's just it.
He likes the spotlight.
I don't have a favorite, and he knows I don't.
You got to choose. Awkward silence.
Tommy McDonald.
Explain.
So, Tommy McDonald was an Eagles player. Tommy McDonald helped the Eagles to a Philadelphia championship, not Super Bowl. This Tommy McDonald was before the Super Bowl. He was in the era of the greatest Eagles teams who went back to back. Let's see, it was 58. No, it was 57, 58, and 60, I believe. I gotta get my facts right with this one. But Tommy McDonald was a great player. I'm doing my fact checking right now. Give me 1 second.
Boys, get your chance to get your facts down. Hurry up. And everything else, but I'm sorry, but I got to do this.
Yeah. So it was. He was a six-time Pro Bowler. 6 times. Yeah, I forgot about that one. But the man led. If I'm looking at it right, so it was. So he played 2 positions in the NFL. He was a wide receiver and he was a halfback. When you actually could play, 2 positions in the NFL back in the day. If I'm looking at it right, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1998. And I hate this fucking guy. Because I'm not prepared.
Next time around, we're going to have a timer. Fair warning.
Oh, you hush. This is why I need to be prepared.
What's prepared?
Be prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, what's fixed? So, let's see here. It was... Tommy McDonald. One. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm very confused here. This is why you don't use Wikipedia, people.
I know it's a lot harder with this because you got to try and think on top of your head. And this is why I like these kind of things, because of the fact that it gives you a chance to think. Because not a lot of people know how to think, to be honest.
So he made, his playoff appearances was 47, 48, 49, 60, 78, 79, 80, 81, 88, 89, 90, 92, 95, 96, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2006, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2013, 17, 18, and 19. So you're probably trying to figure out why I said all these years. He was also a coach.
Lot of info with him.
Yeah, because, he was also on the Steagles.
Oh yeah, the original.
Oh, man,
that's World War II.
Yeah,
way
he
back.
was on the Steagles. He was when the teams merged. It was great. So I'm going to go over to Los right now because there you go, Los.
Oh, you're gonna put me on the spot?
Yes,
now.
I am.
Los, what is your top overall player in the NFL? You go into details as well.
All right. I'm not going to be a cliche. I'm just going to say this is how I became a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles a very long time ago. Watching football with my uncle, and also being a wrestling fan, I thought it was kind of funny to see someone not only get tackled on the field, but get body slammed on the field by yours truly, Weapon X.
Okay.
So,
You were hoping for somebody else, weren't you?
I'm like, hold on. Are we going?
I'm gonna just do this real quick, and I'm just gonna say, listen. And he did enter the Hall of Fame. It took them forever to acknowledge his talent. I'm talking about the infamous number 20, Brian Dawkins. And he's one of my favorite players for the simple fact that he wasn't a big guy. He wasn't that big. He was pretty stocky, but he wasn't that big. And just seeing him on the field was like seeing someone make art. And the way he would move, the way he would act, and he had awesome showmanship. You know, but when he's on that field, he was a totally different person. You know, off the field, pleasant guy. But on the field, man, you would not want to line up with him. Weapon X was a beast. He brought the love of football and wrestling in one sport. He's one of my favorites for the simple fact that he broke a lot of barriers, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I picked him. Yeah, you know, we've been to a lot of, you know, games and a lot of, you know, Super Bowls, but we may have not got all the way there, but him being one of the best players in the Eagles, that's one of my favorites right there. I was going to go with Nick Foles because, you hush. You had your turn.
God damn
Listen, I was going to go with Nick Foles, not only that because he brought us to the Super Bowl during the shortcomings of Carson Wentz, but for the simple fact that nobody, and I said this and I'll continue to say it, had faith, believed, and when it came time for him to step up, he stepped up, and showed out. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm going to say is I picked Brian Dawkins because he was an awesome player. And I that's one of the reasons I got into watching football after seeing a lot of the damage he caused on the field. You know.
So to cut him short. So to cut him short. All right, I'm going to give you an update on Tommy McDonald now that I actually, got my stats right.
Aaron didn't even have a chance to talk.
Oh, no, I don't want to talk.
He's just breathing. He's just breathing.
So he played for Philadelphia from 57 to 63. He got traded to Dallas in 64. All right, but in those in those years that he played, he had 2,000-yard seasons as a wide receiver, and that was 61 and 62. He had his average overall was 25 yards a game. It was great. It was freaking great. Anyway, on to Eric.
On to me.
Oh, Lord.
Aaron, you're going to be the last.
Why I gotta be last? I want to get this shit over with.
Because we're saving the best for last, you jive turkey.
Dude, you're in Atlanta. You're far away.
Turkey.
Wow, man. I'm pretty sure the king of the show should have gone last. Just saying.
King? Who's the king?
Well, they must be talking about me. I'm just playing.
Why be a king? Why be a king when you could be a god?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So
We can do that too.
You can do that too.
top favorite player. Now, this is where I'll throw anybody in a loop on this one. Because of the fact that no one really knows what team I actually first started watching. No one knows. Not even this guy.
As long as it wasn't the Cowboys or the Patriots.
Oh, hell no.
He grew up in a split house.
I grew up in actually more like a 1/3 of a house.
You see the jersey he's freaking wearing.
Good. Yeah.
I was raised by many teams, but there's one guy.
It's starting to sound like a joker.
Mennonites.
But there's one guy. He showed how to play in a position to where it doesn't matter where you're at on the field. As long as you were able to get the ball down the field and move it around, you were able to do it. Jerry Rice.
I fucking knew you were going to say that.
Jerry Rice.
Fucking knew it. See, and this is why I went with Tommy McDonald, another wide receiver.
Well, actually, I had two. I was going to go with Steve Young,
Fuck you.
too, but I went Jerry Rice.
You.
I only went away from the QB because he said fucking Foles.
Okay. Pause.
No pause. Continue.
But Jerry Rice was at his time one of the best wide receivers out there.
Still is.
Yeah. No one still hasn't beaten his records. No one.
No, I'm just playing.
He's one of the few guys who actually invented the damn jump catch. He was the only one that always was hanging over everybody and catching the ball.
Because that motherfucker was huge.
Not only that, he knew how to catch a ball with one hand before
Emmett.
and OBJ.
No one's going to talk about him.
Plus, I will say it, he has rings as well. He helped San Francisco get on the map. And mind you, he has one of the best stats in football. And there's not a lot of people you can compare him to that are playing today.
No, you can't.
Like, yes, QBs you can.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I swear T.O. broke some of his records.
That may be with touchdowns in a season. But he hasn't broken any overall records of Jerry's.
I gotta look.
But that's who I think is the best overall. Not any of these mofos say. Aaron,
Oh Lord.
you're next.
Just say Carson Wentz and get it over with.
Yep, it's Carson Wentz. I'm just kidding. No. Hey, just for everybody saying I do love Carson Wentz. He is a very great quarterback, by the way. So let's not don't hop on me, please. But anyway, when I was born, my mom, y'all know that my mom was a Cowboys fan, and of course, she did almost try to convert me to being a Cowboys fan, and I've come to find out that my grandma's also one. Love her to death, and
You're surrounded.
I'm gonna just say this: a majority of my on my mom's side, majority of my family are Cowboys fans, and they all live in Philly, believe it or not. Born and raised in Chester, but my dad, thank God, happened to got to me first. So before the Lincoln Financial Field was before it was called the Lincoln Financial Field, it was called the Veterans Stadium, as y'all already know. And I've been there numerous times. There was one dude that stood out throughout the entire game. It is not Donovan McNabb either. My favorite NFL player is Lito Shepherd.
Oh! Damn! Man, you got all of us saying something that time.
This I don't know what it was about this man, but one of my favorite all-time plays, and I'm pretty sure y'all all know this, was that punt return against the Dallas Cowboys.
It wasn't a punt return, it was an interception.
I'm sorry, you're right, it was an interception. I am so sorry.
How I remember it because, like I said, I recorded it.
Yeah, I'm looking it up on my phone too. But besides all that, when he intercepted that and came back and scored a touchdown and won the game.
And do you remember the QB who was playing with Dallas?
Tony Romo.
No.
It wasn't Romo?
Bledsoe.
Sure?
It was Drew Bledsoe.
Whoa.
Drew Bledsoe. He went back, and mind you, he caught that and had only 1 foot on the ground, so he went 109 yards back. And if he went down and his whole foot was down, and he would have been 110. But since he got only 1 foot down, it was just before the line. 109 yards straight down, and I still remember the call, how the announcer said it. It's interception. There he goes, Lito Shepherd wins it for the Eagles, and Donovan's going nuts. It was one of the most greatest plays that is going to live between the Dallas and Cowboys history.
I've seen some great plays.
I say that man has 19 interceptions. Let's see, two defensive touchdowns to his name.
Oh my
All pro. He was a Pro Bowl for 2 times.
Oh my God, I can't I can't.
Okay, he's going nuts.
I can't.
We lost him.
I can't.
Why?
So I just found a record that is not even close to being touched by a kicker. So it's most points scored ever, and it's held by a kicker. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows his name. Adam Vinatieri.
Oh God.
Okay.
Wow.
In his 96 to 2017 years of play, this man has scored 2,673 points.
Wow.
Damn.
So, yeah. Continue.
If he has any more.
I'm going to turn it to Mr.
Nobody.
Moore. Eric, take it away.
So, with all of our picks that we said, everything else,
Including Nick Foles. No, I'm just playing. That was
including
my.
Nick Foles.
I said it. I was going to, but I didn't.
Nick Foles.
You gotta get him
We'll
in.
say if someone goes up there and yells out wins, it would be.
You gotta give credit where credit is due, man.
But it was fun. This is how it's going to be like. But the only thing is, it's only going to be 3 people doing this.
Right.
Maybe.
It's going to be 3 because of the fact that it has to be taken by a vote. It has to be where one person eliminates, and the winner will take over. Will actually take over the show and come up with the questions
Oh, fuck that.
for that.
No, oh no.
But we're still in the works. We're still trying to get some kinks out of it. But we're going to do the final ad for the day is Gorilla Boys Toys. They collect vintage toys and they sell them. They buy them from you as well. So you have any toys that you're laying around, you don't want them anymore, give them a call at 610-772-0117, or you can email them at gbt.2011@yahoo.com, or check them out on Facebook at GorillaBoysToys.com.
Larry Fitzgerald retired?
I did not know that. Since we're going to be switching over, this is our final thoughts. We don't have Carlos in this picture, but you still hear his voice.
What it do?
So this would be the final. This is our final thoughts for everything. Anything, last words, anything that came up in the news or whatever.
I would like to say we lost another great one. R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman, one of the former players that played Jackie Robinson in 42, also known as T'Challa,
Wakanda Forever.
King of Wakanda, Black Panther. He also played in James Brown. We lost him over the weekend. You know, our hearts and prayers goes out to his family. You know, and, you know, rest in peace. That's my last final thoughts. Anybody else?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'll say with this, thank you all for listening. We appreciate everybody who listens to our show. We hope that you enjoy our show. Hope you had good laughs. Hoping that we can get everybody together for the next show, because we know how hard it is to get everybody together. So please be safe. Make sure you check on your loved ones. Give them a call, and make sure that you stay with your buddies. And mask up as well, because you never know. And maybe you never know when your time comes, or when your buddy, or even your buddies, your family members' last minute or last breath is going to be.
Please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
And make sure you go on to check us out on Spotify and Google Podcasts. We don't have Google Music anymore because Google Music is now obsolete.
Obsolete!
So, thank you all. Hope you all have a good day. and have a good night.
Take care now. Bye bye then.